Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
Hiya.
I'm sure you missed us. We missed you.
Yes. Big time.
It's been a minute. I think it's been like over a month.
Yeah. Life.
we we are terrible at this. We are.
Yeah.
But life and things get in the way. Family, personal things,
Yes.
work. A lot of things happen. But we definitely do try. Plus, we have a side thing that we are working on.
Yes.
Please be patient. Please be patient with us because we are just excited about that to share that with you guys as we are about the show.
Yes. Very excited about it.
But today we have a great show. It's just today, but you guys know that whenever you contact our Twitter, you can be a guest on the show. You
Yes.
guys are more than welcome to come talk with us about anything, share your story with us, and just have a good time.
Hell yeah. So make sure you message us on Twitter if you want to be a guest. Don't hesitate. Please don't hesitate. We'll try to reply as soon as we can because we want to spread armies love and gain to hear other armies stories on how they became army and just also hearing their hindsight when it comes to a lot of the topics that we talk about too. And a lot of the discussions that we've had with also like previous guests have been freaking phenomenal and we absolutely love it. So don't hesitate to message our Twitter, please. All of that will be in the description box below.
Yes, it will. But for now, we will be ranting on our own today, and we have some pretty interesting topics because as of now, April 4th, a lot has gone down since we last talked, as
Way too
most
much.
people may know. Um, if you are on Twitter, I'm sure you've seen a lot of things happen. Can't speak for Facebook, nor, well, we can speak for Weverse a bit because we've seen some of that travel on Twitter, but can't speak for Facebook. You can speak mainly for Twitter, but I'm sure you've seen a lot of it go down, and
Yes.
we have some of that with us today.
But before we get to those topics, please, if you do comment, please be respectful. Anything with disrespect, racism, all that stuff, that's going to get blocked. So please be respectful in the comments and, not go at each other's throats. We don't need a round two of a cycle like that. We're already experiencing that on Twitter. So please keep the comments and stuff respectful. Respect one another in the comments, all that stuff. That's all that we ask before we get into these topics.
Towards us as well.
Yes, that too. That too. Please do.
Mm-hmm.
But without further ado, let's get right to it. These Weavers comments need to stop.
Please, like as soon as we heard, like for most of you who are on Twitter, if you're hearing this and you are from Twitter, you guys usually watch Weverse lives. I almost called it V Live. We really don't have that anymore.
Rip V Live.
Right, rip. Over heart just for a moment. Moment of silence. All right, we good. But Weverse, we watch those lives, and usually on Twitter, we can see live translations. Thank you to every single army who does live translations as the lives are going. You guys are absolutely incredible.
Yes, you deserve your flowers.
Each and every flower, like everywhere around the world, you deserve all the flowers. But we watch the live translations there. We don't always have to wait for the translations to come about in the video. You have most people who are willing to tell you what they're saying. But there are people in Weverse who probably have absolutely no idea that that's happening. So they usually just comment various stupid, corny jokes. And while those jokes were funny, they stopped being funny about 5 months ago.
Yeah.
Like, June had to say that the fandom changed, and you could feel a shift in the aura of this fandom for a second, because members of this group should not have to tell us that we've changed.
Yeah, no.
Something ain't right.
Yeah.
So, like, comments like, oh, Yoongi marry me, or insert member's name marry me, or there's some other, oh, please speak English. Now, listen, that shit pisses me off.
Let
And
them
I
speak
speak
their native
mainly to,
tongue, for fuck's sake. Please. Like,
if they don't stop in their lives, see that comment and say, well, can you speak Korean? They don't tell you that because they're not disrespectful to you. So stop being disrespectful to them by saying, oh, can you speak English? Jimina, can you speak English? Namjoona, can you speak? No, they don't want to.
also, on top of that, it's already a sense of privilege that they're actually coming on live and actually talking to us and wanting to see how we've been doing and vice versa. You should be respectful of that and actually give a shit about what they've been up to and like them wanting to talk to us and everything like that and interact. That's a privilege because not most artists do that anyway. So like cherish it genuinely and like respect the fact that like you know they want to talk to us and they don't want to see those spams of the same old comments back to back to back to back to back. See how they're doing, see what's up, ask them genuine fucking questions or whatever the case is. Like it
Right. Like, actually tune into their feelings and emotions and stop making it about you.
you're not gonna have your YN moment, sorry to break it to you, but you're not.
Right. Like, this ain't Wattpad. Stop acting like it is.
This isn't
Because it's not.
AO3, the fuck.
Right. Like, come back to reality. Sirs, ma'ams, whatever you may or may not be. Come back to reality, please. I beg. Because it's really, it's in the words of most people, it's giving tired. It really is.
It really is. And we shouldn't even have to put like a template of do and do nots when it comes to their lives. We should know better. Genuinely.
Yeah.
And of course this is not and of course this is not to all army. Let me preface that very quickly. Not all army are doing that, obviously. But the ones who are ruining it for us, like really? Why?
Like, y'all are really ruining it. Like, to the point where they don't want to look at the comments anymore because they'll be talking about how proud they are of the achievement that they've had, or they've gone out with the guys, they had a great time, da 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 da, and then they'll stop to say, "Oh, Jungkook's sister-in-law's in here." That's not funny anymore. It stopped being funny a while ago. It really did. Y'all should have stopped at the Yoongi marry me joke. You should just stop there. Now you've moved on to the rest of them. To be fair, this joke should have been cut when Namjoon was live in that black hoodie, like months ago, and he was like, "Is this a new thing? You guys are asking us to marry you." Remember that line?
Oh, that one. That one.
He questioned it then. It should have been cut.
Yeah, it should have been cut immediately after that. Genuinely.
He was annoyed.
True, I don't blame
How
him.
new, and he kept doing that stupid shit, and I don't blame him either because it's annoying. It's annoying to see the same shit over and over and over and over again. And you want to have a real conversation with the people that you've grown to love over the years.
It's it's aggravating because even to the point where with the stuff recently and what they've been posting on Weavers recently too, the comments just does not stop at all, and it's disrespectful, very disrespectful. Like, can you not read the room?
No.
Yeah.
The room is apparently very dark.
Honestly.
Lights are just out.
No flicker in sight.
It's like some of y'all need to go ahead and pay y'all rents. Y'all can go ahead and read the room, see what's up, cause I'm done. They're done. Um, Denise is done. We're all done.
Don't be surprised if they do future lives in the future, and if they call it out, don't be moping and crying around about it. They're tired of it too.
I hope they call y'all out. I hope they call y'all out bad.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they embarrass y'all, cause y'all deserve it. Y'all deserve every bit of it.
And in general, I hope this teaches a lesson to a lot of people of like, yo, you really need to cherish the time that we have with them as it is. Mm-hmm. So like, not all Weaver's Army clearly, but like the Weaver's Army that want to comment cringy shit like that, y'all really need to learn, genuinely.
Yeah, because y'all already messed up with J-Hope.
Facts.
Y'all messed up with the best of them.
Speaking of Hobie, obviously, if y'all not heard on the street with J. Cole, you better stream it. Stream it. Stream it.
Be up with it, because that was, first of all, we was all hyped when we saw that he met J. Cole at Hobie Palooza.
Mm-hmm.
That was a moment. Then to learn that they did a song together was magical.
Oh, I lost my shit. I lost my shit when the teaser came out and it was going to feature J. Cole. Ooh, I lost my shit.
When they walked up to each other and dapped each other up, I was screaming.
Now, for those who don't know who the fuck J. Cole is, you are missing out.
You are a staple in the rap community.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think y'all understand. Really don't.
That's huge.
I don't think y'all understand. Like that was a moment, not only for J. Cole, but for rap in general. That was a moment.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And people who are more in tune with rap may not think so, but if you genuinely listen to that song, understand how deep J-Hope is into J. Cole's history.
Yeah.
That was a moment.
Yeah.
J-Hope is just a bigger fan of J. Cole than some J. Cole fans. He is living a J. Cole fan's like biggest dream.
Yeah.
He has loved that man since he started music.
Yep.
And he got the chance to be beside him, give him a chance to shine after people, like in recent years, you really hadn't heard much from J. Cole.
Mm-hmm.
And Hobie gave him a chance to just shine on the song.
Yep.
It was a beautiful moment.
Yeah. Like, even thinking about that moment is actually making me really emotional right now. Genuinely. And especially when J. Cole was spitting his bars like no goddamn tomorrow. And then just seeing Hobie just vibing and dancing along and giving him the honor and the respect that J. Cole also deserves. That was
right.
That just blew me away. Genuinely.
In a similar setting to where J. Cole did one of his former music videos.
That's right. Yeah.
It was a gorgeous, tribute, but also reflected a lot of what J. Cole did, but also people made a connection to the underground subway. When BTS did a music video for Danger back in the day.
Yep.
Like, people were connecting the crazy dots, but it all made sense.
Yeah.
And he was, like, growth of J-Hope was absolutely amazing. Also, to pay homage and then be able to walk up to the person that you looked up to for so long, have them pass the torch to you. Gorgeous. And so many people on YouTube fell in love with J-Hope during the song.
Yeah. Like literally one of the reactors that I usually watch his videos, he even got really emotional because I think it's getting to another milestone with hip hop and the years of it. And so this is like a perfect like homage to the hip hop and the rap community and all that stuff genuinely.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he just got really emotional just thinking about that fact, and along of course, Hobie meeting basically the person he really looked up to, and just seeing that all happen, all meshing together, all it. Oh God, that was chef's
beautiful moment.
Yeah.
And I just want to say real quick, not anybody, and I mean absolutely anybody, who believes that what BTS rap line does is not real rap, eat that.
Yeah.
All of that shit.
Yeah.
Because these three men, who, for the early parts of this group, have met some of the biggest names in music, doing what you call fake rap or just K-pop rap or whatever the fuck you call it. That is rap. These men rap music. I don't care.
Yeah.
It took them to J. Cole and Pharrell. It took them to people that I don't think you understand. But y'all want to think that some of these K-rappers are real rappers. Not them. Because they've done songs like Dynamite and Butter. No, fuck all of that. I don't want to hear that. These men are real rappers.
Yeah.
Because they have done songs that happen to be seen in a different light does not make them any less real than these other men. They've spit fire since the day they were signed to their contracts.
Yep.
Have been real since No More Dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Even before that.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to hear it. Because if people did not think they were real, they wouldn't be giving them any sort of validation.
Exactly.
To be fair, they don't need it. People want to work with them for a reason.
Yup. Oh, I'm getting emotional just thinking about it. I know I'm about to stream the fuck out of On the Street as well with all of the other songs that's been recently came out. Stream Face on top of that too. We'll be discussing about Jim in a bit, but
because that's a big topic to lay on to, and
yes,
these fans made sure of that.
Yeah, but shout out to Obi, shout out to J. Cole. They ate it up. The song is absolutely freaking beautiful.
Incredible job. They did an incredible collaboration, and they truly made a song that he gave us another incredible song to send himself off on.
Yeah.
And I'm truly proud of J-Hope.
Me too. That boy has worked his ass off.
Truly has. Gave us an incredible album.
Yeah.
And then an incredible song. A couple incredible songs after that.
Yeah. Genuinely. Like, that boy has worked his ass off. And he deserves so much love. And just all of it. Genuinely. As well, just the lyricism on both of their ends too. Shit.
Beautiful.
Shit.
Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, just long story short, stream On the Street because fucking phenomenal.
Agree.
Now, another thing that we also wanted to discuss as well. We're not here for stalking the members at all. That's a big fat no-no. I hate it when the one person stalked Jungkook at the gym. That irritated me to beyond.
Weird shit.
And the person who didn't even really feel bad-ish, if I remember correctly.
No, they didn't. I'm pretty sure they had a social media account.
They did. It was an Instagram. Yeah.
Admitted it.
Yeah.
They admitted to doing it. I think there were some pictures. There usually always is. And Jungkook found out and was like, hey, please don't follow me when I'm going to places. I don't like being followed, which he shouldn't even have to tell you not to fucking do, but okay.
Literally.
And he's like, I was made aware of the fact that somebody was following me while I'm at the gym. That's not something that was planned. That was my personal time. Please don't follow me. This is what we try to say every time. Stop following them. Stop looking up their flights. Stop doing weird shit.
Bora.
It's odd. None of you should know their flights. None of you should know what gym they go to.
Literally, like, it's 2023 for fuck's sake. You would think it would be common sense to know that. But no, people do not read the room. People just do not give a fuck.
No. You should, considering you guys claim, and not like you guys as in like this entire fandom, but some of you who literally like make money off of exposing their locations, you would think that you would actually give a damn more about them than lining your pockets.
Woo! You better tell it. You better tell it how it is.
Like, you claim that, oh, I love Jimin so much, or I love Jungkook, or I love, etc. You claim to love them so much, but you will be the first one to spell out their location or where they're at, and chase them, and take pictures, and sell them. Because you care more about you than their personal safety.
Says a lot about you as a person.
It truly does. This goes for a lot of y'all on Twitter, because y'all still follow that Bora account on Twitter.
No. Why does Bora still have a platform? I have no idea.
No one fucking knows. But it's that same account that has exposed restaurants, flight locations. Like, they've done so much, and y'all still have the audacity to be shooters for that account. Y'all still have the audacity to sit here and say, oh, they've done nothing wrong. They're fine. They're an army. They did it. No. Because they would rather be a big account with over 200K followers make you a bunch of minions.
If I see Bora comments underneath this video, y'all are getting blocked. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, but like,
I'm not coming for us. I don't care. Like, I don't. You can fight me on Bora all day long. I'm not going to support some mindless moron who sits here and literally frauds. And they're the same person that decided to go on a pop-based comment or a pop-based post, say some stuff about Jungkook's Calvin Klein act.
Oh, that's right.
Jungkook.
I forgot
They were
about
like,
that.
oh, well, Jungkook's ad is still new, so he couldn't have done anything with it. He's still a new ambassador. All you had to do was say, congratulations, Jungkook, and keep it the fuck moving. But no, you had to open your face and say, well, he didn't do anything. He's still brand new ambassador.
Like, did that person know that the stocks went up higher? because of Jungkook. Just saying. Like, let's be real. Like,
Oh, we're waiting for that man to become an ambassador. Waiting.
Mm-hmm.
Most engagement they had gotten on a post in I don't know how long was because of him.
Yep.
They were starting to sell out multiple things. Like the stuff he was wearing in that picture was already being bought within the next day.
Literally.
But you want to sit here and talk about, well, he ain't do nothing. This is the same person in a group who had cars on back order. Do not talk to me, Barbara. Don't you and that's why that tweet got deleted because you was getting him jumped and you knew you was wrong. Just like that flight locations tweet and that restaurant picture tweet. You had no business tweeting it and you knew.
So, long story short, block Bora on all social platforms if she has more than that. Especially, if you're on Twitter, block Bora there. Do what you need to do because Bora does not deserve that platform, especially with all the stuff that they do. No, we don't support that at all.
Block can be done because the harassment that Jungkook has been receiving as far as being stalked, he shouldn't have to get on Reverse Live to tell you to not stalk him.
Exactly.
That's why does this man need to tell y'all common sense?
For real. Like, we should know better than that. Genuinely.
Like, some of y'all grown.
Yeah.
Grown. Like, 18 and over. Some of y'all over 30 years old. I got kids. Are grown. Know better. Because you should. I know better.
Yeah.
And I don't post up their locations. I don't post up their flights. I don't do all that.
Nope.
Why? Because I'm a sane human being.
Damn right.
I actually care about the people in the band that I love.
That part.
I give a damn. But some of y'all, I cannot say the same for you.
Yeah. Literally. By the way, those photos of Jungkook with Calvin Klein had me wanting to yeet myself.
No, seriously? I saw the teaser and I thought that scrumptious. The moment that man held up his arms and that jacket opened like a pair of wings, I was like, listen. Damn. The amount of money BTS owed me for hospital bills due to a lack of oxygen is insane.
I never expected that we would get Maknae Line shirtless in 2023. If you would have asked me that a couple years ago, I'd be like, haha, but not even, not one bit. This is real.
They still had a CGI shirt on Jimin in the suit too.
For real.
And then all of a sudden, the next year he pops up with like I think it was like some kind of fur coat or something, and his chest is just out.
Bitch.
Like, I swear, if before Namjoon goes, if I see this man's chest anywhere,
no,
y'all gonna have to pick me up. This man works out. He posts his routines.
Oh no, that scares me. Oh, that scares me. That absolutely scares me. Oh.
That man buff.
No, I'm just scared for the rap line and Jin too, but just oh my lord. Oh god. That nervous. That makes me nervous.
Took me out when I saw his back.
Oh, that took me out. Mm-mm.
They got a back tattoo. That's crazy.
But
how do you stop me on a back tattoo?
Yeah, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, is this what chapter 2 is gonna be? Because if it is, I ain't gonna survive.
we're hanging on by a thread. I don't know how much more I can take.
I'm barely hanging on. I'm like the thinnest strand right now, basically.
Yeah, that's about where I'm at. Like the thread is about ready to snap.
But also, before we talk about Jimin and everything like that, these these men are booked and busy with these brands. Booked and busy.
Yup.
Every single one of them. One
Let's
after
see.
another, after another, after another, like
Let's see. Namjoon has Bottega Bonega. I think that's what it's called.
yes.
Bonega. I can't pronounce that. I'm dumb. um, Jungkook has Calvin Klein.
Yeah.
Jimin has Dior and Tiffany & Co.
Per.
Ooh. Jin has a ramen ambassadorship right now, I think.
Yeah.
J-Hope went back to Louis Vuitton. Yoongi is with Valentino. And Tae, he's with Celine.
Oh yeah, Celine, yeah.
Celine.
They
Yeah.
they're booked and busy. Yeah. And
I need Jin to come back and get himself a fashion 1-2 so we can go 7 for 7.
Oh, that's gonna kill me. If he does that's gonna kill me. Oh,
It has to be something like nice, like blue shirts or some suits or something.
for real.
I need that man's shoulders to be prominent.
Yep.
Don't you hide his shoulders.
Facts.
The shoulders to be the star and the face to be out.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Then all of a sudden announce he's in a K-drama.
For real. Oh, Lord.
that just be the way they announce it.
Exactly. But Jimin, face. Also, please stream Jimin's album. He worked his ass off on it. And you can tell by each of the songs and the lyrics. For all of it, freaking superb.
He did an absolutely beautiful job of presenting his emotions, of how he felt throughout the pandemic and what he wanted to say.
Yes.
From just despair, feeling alone, coming to terms with what happened and how he was feeling. He genuinely put into perspective everything he wanted to say, and I'm very proud of him for doing it. And I think it was like a 10 to 11 month period.
Yeah.
That album.
Yeah.
But he did an amazing job, and everyone should definitely keep streaming that album, keep buying it.
Big congrats.
Course,
big congrats.
Drama.
Before we get to the drama, big congrats to Jimin for getting #1 on the Billboard Hot 100.
Hot 100. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah. Devoured. Yeah. Yeah.
First Korean soloist.
Damn right.
Korean artist wise, it's him and BTS at the top.
Yup. Period. Mm-hmm.
And the next BTS is BTS. It's always gonna be
BTS.
like that.
Yeah.
Every time.
Exactly. So big congratulations to Jimin. You worked your ass off. You fucking deserved that spot. Genuinely. And
Absolutely.
we love you so much.
Absolutely adore and love you.
However, I had a feeling because
sunshine and rainbows.
Yeah, like I knew in a sense of like how much backlash and shit that he gets, but these past several weeks
With an
have
absolute
been garbage and so sufferable.
Like, it was bad during Set Me Free Part 2.
Yeah.
Got worse when the album itself was released. It's not even a bad album. It's an incredibly, like, beautiful album. The problem is that it's a member of BTS.
Yep.
It's Jimin. And I think anybody owes the problem with any member of this group releasing anything. It's always weird to me how that's a problem.
Yeah.
With Jimin, people have the same slew of insults. They go for his looks. They talk about his voice.
Yep.
That's pretty much all they do is his looks and his voice. Let me just say, and people said this about J-Hope, that he's a dancer first and foremost. He does not owe the rap game anything, but he is a rapper by choice, and he does it exceptionally well.
Mm-hmm.
Jimin is first and foremost a dancer. He is a singer as well.
Mm-hmm.
Does he owe singers anything? Absolutely the fuck not.
Nope.
But his voice is very beautiful.
Yep.
I think his earpiece fell out during the encore of one of the music shows, so he didn't sound great because he couldn't hear it. People dumped on him hard because evidently he's at a higher standard than everyone else. And I understand that he's in a higher position because his group is at a top position. People act like their groups who have these quote unquote extraordinary voices and deserve to be at a higher place than BTS because they sing better or whatever the fuck. They act like they've never had an off performance. They've never had a moment where their voices have failed them, or when their earpieces have fallen out. They act like their groups are perfect, and that angers me because Jimin is an absolutely wonderful human being who is extremely talented.
Yep.
He does not deserve all the hurtful words, all the slander, because it's all hypocritical.
Yep.
Because these same fandoms who look down on Jimin for his looks and all this and whatnot are the same ones who don't want their groups being talked about. And it's funny because these same fandoms who are chiming in talk about each other.
Yeah.
Like, just one week you're talking about this person, now all of a sudden the songs that are competing against each other, you're all of a sudden complimenting them. But you won't stream it.
Yeah.
You won't that group or that solo artist's song, but you'll trash on Jimin, and then I'll say it. The beef started when Set Me Free Part 2 came out, and Kai Over came out as well.
Oh, Lord.
Kai's Rover came out before Set Me Free Part 2.
Yeah.
Let me just say, Kai's album crashed and burned. It did. EXO as a group was great during their time. That will not be denied. Am I a fan of EXO? I'm not. I've never really listened to them. I'm not going to say anything for or against them.
Mm-hmm.
But Kai's numbers look like garbage. I'm sorry. We've all read the numbers. That man's total album, debut-wise, had less than 2 million streams. Together. When Jimin Set Me Free came out, 6 million streams. people started fighting over the two songs and that album.
Mm-hmm.
People were more concerned with Jimin than they were him. People were starting to defend Kai's album and the song Rover that he put out, but you weren't willing to help him. People will make these hit tweets about Jimin and talking shit about him and bringing up and holding up Kai, but y'all won't stream the man's music. Won't boost in that way. I'm being real for a second because that man has also pleaded with his fans to stream the music.
Yes, that is true.
Has asked for streams. We've watched it happen. I'm not even trying to be funny. Y'all have literally let that man down time and time again.
For me, because I am a multi and everything like that, I do listen to a lot of other artists as well. Just
Right.
know my alt is BTS. That's my number one alt. Don't even question it. I streamed quite a bit as well of Kai's album and Rover a bit. I ain't gonna lie. It's just unfortunate that, like, I liked the album too, and I wish that the fandom streamed it, like, their fandom streamed it more instead of getting into fandom wars and talking shit all the time. Just stream your guys' like the groups that you like's music and just I don't know. They would probably be at a higher rate if y'all actually streamed the fuck out of their music and paid attention to what the fuck they're posting. Instead of, starting shit. Getting all pissy when any member of BTS hits the goal, because we pay attention to their music and all their content. All that shit. We're not trying to get in no goddamn fan war, all that bullshit.
Right.
And I mean, there are some ARMY that does feed into that, and that's something we really need to fucking stop doing, because it's getting ridiculous. But honestly, it's just like, just stream the music and call it a day. There's literally no fucking reason to be at each other's throats, all this stuff, all because of music.
Exactly.
Like, music should be your source when things get rough and everything like that. Music has played such an integral role in my life. Genuinely. It's one thing to have, like, discussions here and there and thoughtful discussions, and I'm all here for it. But when it comes to, like, shit like this, I'm just like, I want to enjoy the music. But these fan wars ain't it. They really not. And it's one thing, too, where it's like, if they've been going at it for years and years and years and you're finally getting that revenge, yeah, I get it. But, like, just pay attention to your faves, stream their music, and call it a day. Because there's more to life than just K-pop music, genuinely. Like, there's a lot of shit going on in the world and everything like that. And I find music to be very much like I'm out of reality for a little bit, and the music makes me freaking happy. And fuck, I don't know what I would do without music. But, like, long story short, just stream your faves music and just stop with the horrific fucking comments, even to the point of threats and just all that shit. It's not it at all.
Right. And let me just say, no one's saying not to defend BTS.
Yeah.
Or that jumps off, because this fandom has been through hell and back for a decade.
Yep.
If not more. Because everybody has seen BTS as the underdogs, the least favorite, the most undesirable, whatever. They've seen them as just the lowest of the low, and this fandom has kept them floating a long time.
Yep.
Defend these men, but do it right.
Yep.
don't baby them, but can fight for their dignity, but do it properly.
Yeah.
People coming down on them, looks wise, talent wise, fight for them, fight classy. If people get dirty, you ain't gotta get just as dirty, but do what you gotta do.
For real.
Don't give people a reason to hate them.
Yeah.
Don't be the reason why people hate BTS. Because these are some very talented, amazing, wonderful people.
Yep.
And this fandom is very, very powerful.
Yeah.
This fandom can be very, very amazing. Keep it like that. I've seen people get down and defend these guys, but also fight for the streams and have buying parties and really want to keep them floating until they get back within the next couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
Be like that. Be like that. Fight for them, but also fight for their music too.
Yep.
Just be toxic, fight on both lines. Fight for them, but fight for their art.
Exactly.
Fight for their art.
We need to do better. Not obviously, not all armies, obviously, but the ones who are. But it needs a cleanse. A hella big cleanse, genuinely. After.
I don't know to follow. You really gotta watch the toxicity.
Yeah.
Like if you're following somebody who's nothing but toxic, they gotta go.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't seeing no voting, no streaming, no positivity at all. It ain't right.
Yeah.
It ain't right. But also, a lot of these solos gotta go too. It's just creating a great divide that doesn't need to be there.
Exactly.
Some people are turning into solos because they believe that this company or we aren't doing enough for everybody. That's BS.
It is.
We'll do whatever we can for all 7 of these guys. We're always gonna do whatever we can for all 7 of them.
Exactly.
Even just looking at those Instagram followers, we all know that sometimes parts of this world don't look at these guys the same.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Know who you need to follow. Do not follow somebody who can't answer basic questions about them.
Yep.
If you can't tell me what the name of Tay's dog is, but you following him on Instagram, and no.
You also need to watch out too for those, and especially as well, if they're very much like, I don't care, I'm gonna share it anyway, especially if it's pictures and stuff, airport photos and all that unofficial shit that you're not supposed to be sharing anyway. You need to keep an eye out on that too, because there are some people who just sincerely don't give a fuck at all.
Right. That's also another form of toxicity.
Yep.
Just gaslighting. You gotta watch out for stuff like this.
Yeah, because not all Army on Twitter is genuinely, like, actual Army.
Right. Some people are here for looks and being toxic. Some people are genuinely here for the guys. So know what you look for. Even if I have only been here for like 3 years, I can tell the difference between stupid people and real people.
Yeah.
I don't follow just anybody around here.
Because some people are just fishy as all hell. But to end this episode off and everything like that, because we did discuss basically everything that we wanted to talk about today. what's a song that's been like on your mind, rent fucking free, devoured, licked on the goddamn plate, good shit. Like, what's been the song that's been like on basically repeat, all that stuff. So basically, the song that you've really been listening to recently, and you can go first.
Oh man, there's like so many. I've been listening to like everything.
Oh, yeah.
Like, cause I have been listening to Jimin's new album.
Mm-hmm.
So, Set Me Free Part 2 has thoroughly been one of my favorites.
Same.
Of course, been listening to On the Street. Oh man,
It's hard.
mine still lingers to The Astronaut.
Yeah.
We listened to it in class. I work at a middle school. When my friend who teaches the class occasionally plays BTS in the class, and one of the kids in there just absolutely adores the song "The Astronaut," so we play it in there.
Aww. Aww.
Oh man, I still listen to Safety Zone. That is my gospel.
Yeah. Valid, bestie. Absolutely valid.
My gospel.
I'm with you on that.
Don't.
I'm with you on that one. I'm with you on that one.
Played on my way home today, and I was like, woo! Oh man. Also listening to Indigo
Oh, God.
all day, featuring Tableau.
Woo! Yeah.
Well, I don't know what they put next, but
Woo! Oh, you know what's cool? Tablo actually performs a good bit of it as well for because he's on tour right now with Epic High, so they perform it. And I said, go off, let's go.
yeah, I saw a clip of that, and he was telling like a story. Apparently, the story changes every time, but he was telling a story about it before he started playing it, and I was like, this man's good. I like Tableau. Tableau's chill.
He went through so much. If you also don't know, yeah, he went through so fucking much, and I'm glad that he's finally getting the recognition and everything like that he deserves, and people are fully seeing him how he is now. So.
Yeah, I'm never reading about that. If you don't know about Tableau's story, please read up on it.
Yes.
If you can, handle something like that. It's a lot. He's a very strong person, and he
absolutely
nor his wife deserved any of that BS. But
Facts.
He's a very strong person, and I'm so glad he's still like his career survived a lot of what he went through.
Yeah, I agree.
He's an amazing person. Amazing person.
But I don't blame him for All Day. All Day is woo, damn, gets him going.
They sprinkled some stuff in that, and I don't know what it was, but whoo.
For real, genuinely.
But those are like some of my top ones that I've been listening to. Like, I absolutely adore those. I still also be getting hyped to Dreamers when they be coming on my playlist. Because,
ooh, yeah.
Ooh, I don't know what he put in that. He put something in it.
He really did. For me, Set Me Free Part 2. I don't know what was in it that made me pop off.
I'm saying.
When he said, fuck all your ops,
No,
I lost.
I had pause. I said, excuse me.
Say
it again.
I'm like, I'm sorry, repeat that, sir? Fuck all your what? Fuck all your what?
He was talking to everybody on Twitter.
Talking about the people who have been giving him shit.
Since the day he signed his contract, he said, F all y'all, I'm coming for you. And did.
Exactly. And I know that could also be talked about for another episode a little bit about that little part of the lyrics, because some people had issues with it. But anyways, Set Me Free Part 2. I'm glad that was like part of one of the pre-singles. Genuinely. Yeah. And also when he said, "Shut up, fuck off," I said, "Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah."
Oh, he was talking his shit.
He was. I was like, you better talk your shit. Talk your shit. As well with his entire album. Alone really hit like a truck for me. And I'm like, hey, Jimin, you're literally stating how I'm feeling right now. I'm here for it, but also, why?
Why? Yeah.
But also, Like Crazy and Face Off? Wow. Face Off.
That one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's the way he sprinkled some kind of magic dust in that, because that became my song off the album, right next to Set Me Free.
Facts.
Part 2. Oh, he ate. I kind of, part of me wishes that Face Off was one of the main releases, because woo.
Literally, but then Letter. I sobbed.
Letter was.
I sobbed.
I don't know who told him to play with my feelings some more, but Letter was absolutely beautiful.
Oh, those lyrics messed me up entirely. And then as well too, hearing the background vocals, and I'm like, hold the fuck up. Is that who I think it is?
Right. Everybody on Twitter paused, like wait a minute.
I'm like, do I spy on Jungkook, sir? Like, that threw me off the loop. I was like, okay, you sound familiar. And then I went on Twitter, I was like, oh, that made a lot of sense.
Right.
But that entire album, honestly, yeah, that's been it. Of course, On the Street, duh.
Gold, absolutely gold.
But also, Promise and Christmas Love finally being on Spotify. Listen,
Yes.
I rejoiced. Also, on top of that too, August D on Spotify.
Twitter
Hello?
Blew up last night. As soon as I saw it, was popping. It was on and popping.
Y'all better get ready for Yoongi's shit. Y'all better get ready, cause he's about to talk some shit.
He gonna talk shit from both albums. He not playing.
Ooh, I'm so excited for Yoongi's. Woo! His pre-single comes out in a couple of days, actually. So, by the time this episode is up, the pre-single will more than likely be out. So, please stream.
Talk about that on the next show.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it right now. Stream it. We will talk about the song in the next episode. Yeah.
Yeah. It is People Part 2 featuring IU.
Ooh, you know it's gonna be good. You know it's gonna be good.
It's gonna slap. It's going to the top of the charts. I can already see it. It's gonna stay there.
It's Yoongi and IU. I adore IU so much.
It's gonna be a banger. They had a hit with 8 a few years ago.
Yup.
Coming back for the remake.
Woo! I'm super excited for his album to come out. Y'all, for those who are going to Yoongi's concert, have fun. You better scream the living fuck out of those lyrics. Y'all better scream the fuck out of those lyrics. Just saying.
Shoot, I hope you learn them in time.
Yeah, for real.
I'm giving y'all 2 days.
For real.
2 days.
But those have been mainly kind of like the songs I've been listening to. I've also, of course, been streaming all the other past songs as well. Astronaut, Crush Hour, Indigo, of Jack in the Box, Dreamers, Left and Right, Bad Decisions, all of that. Continue to stream all of that. Be pumped for Yoongi's album. Focus on Yoongi's album. Focus on BTS, per usual. We're not gonna be going into some bullshit unless if people fucking try us. But I'm super excited for Uni's album, and we'll be talking more about that in the upcoming episodes.
Yes, be prepared for D-Day.
Yep, I'm super excited for that. So with that being said, this is the end of the episode. Thank you guys for listening and tuning in and also catching up a little bit. If you like this episode, give it a thumbs up and also comment down your thoughts. Like I said in the beginning of the episode, please keep it respectful. Follow all of our social media. All that stuff will be in the description below. And like we said, don't hesitate to contact us on Twitter if you want to be a guest on the show and everything like that. We will respond back as soon as we can. And
yes, we'll talk to you guys soon, and hopefully we will have an update on the project that we are working on.
Yes.
In the next few episodes.
Yes, I will say one little update. The thing for it, I have been working on it. Life stuff came, but the layout of everything is basically like kind of set to go. We just have to do a few more things with it. And then you guys will be able to find out what it is. So we're both very excited to tell you guys what it is. So please be patient with us. And until then, we will see you guys in the next episode.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.